former Northern California cop coming to the motherfucking stage. Y'all know who it is. He used to run all around the country because he was a cross country athlete, and now he runs through the fucking headlines on Monday mornings, giving you the truth and bringing it with a little bit of law and order flair. What you got for us today, Chris Eggers?
Hey, Rico, good to see you, buddy. Always great to hear your voice on a Monday. Thanks for the intro. My article comes out of High Times. Ben Cohen of Ben & Jerry's launches nonprofit Cannabis Co. focused on criminal justice reform. We'll get right into it. Ben Cohen announced B3, a registered nonprofit cannabis company with an entirely new approach, giving 100% of profits to Black entrepreneurs in the cannabis space and groups advocating for criminal justice reform. Fueled by craving for justice over profits, it could be a winning approach. 80% of profits from B3 will go towards Black cannabis entrepreneurs in the cannabis space. In addition, B3 established a low-interest loan fund for Black, Indigenous, and people of color cannabis entrepreneurs. Both the grant and loan programs will be delivered under the partnership with Oregon-based New Leaf Project, a Black-led nonprofit organization. The remaining 20% will be evenly divided between the Vermont Racial Justice Alliance and the Last Prisoner Project. B3 offers craft cannabis with a bigger focus on terps and quality, as well as protest graphics-inspired designs. To do this, B3 collaborated with Eddie Opara of a design firm to collaborate closely with Cohen to design a brand identity framework packaging for B3, prominently highlighting Black artists and designers. The goal was to convey the company's message of activism with typography inspired by protest graphics. I know we've got a link in here. They're pretty cool. I also wanted to share, there's a link. Jason, can we get to it? That talks about the Board of Trustees. Let me talk about that real quick. B3's Board of Trustees, there's a link in the article, includes President Horton, Secretary Treasurer Dr. Derek Hamilton, Killer Mike, Phil Agnew, and Nina Turner. They work with Cohen as vice president and Irene Kim as operations manager. Click the link. You can read some bios on everybody that's involved on the board of trustees. Very cool. B3 advocates. I'm sorry, I lost my spot. The goal of Ben's Best Graphics was to be honest and artful, to reflect the quality of our products and the social mission of our brand, to help right the wrongs of the war on drugs, which disproportionately affect Black people, according to Cohen on the company's website. To focus on this issue is something that a lot of brands might mention, but virtually no other brand makes it so prominent. That's the end quote. More graphics in this article, really cool. Happy to share it this morning. How do we feel about that last quote? That the focus on this issue is something that a lot of other brands might mention, but virtually no other brand makes so prominent?